A big day of gains for stocks. Let's go to our Deborah Kostroun at the New York Stock Exchange, where stocks were able to stay up in the last hour. This time, Deborah, it doesn't look like anybody was selling, and the market closed.
Certainly not selling. In fact, the market picking up momentum in that last hour of trading. Very different from what we've been seeing lately. We had stocks up, the euro was stronger, and a big rally in stocks holding until that closing bell. And in fact, closing near the highs of the day. And only 4 stocks were lower in the S&P. Industrials doing quite well on ideas of the global economy, moving along quite well because we got news that China, Japan, and Australia's economy doing quite well. We got some reports there. And it wasn't just industrial stocks like Caterpillar and Boeing doing well. We also saw material stocks like Alcoa also performing well on this idea of global recovery.
All right, now, Deborah, also performing well, BP and Anadarko, right? Oil energy stocks.
You know, and we did see this big turnaround for BP because yesterday the stock was down 15%. JP Morgan saying that BP right now is a pretty good value after the plunge yesterday to the 13-year low. Anadarko, a big turnaround story as well. And we saw all this buying in energy really as crude oil was at a 4-month high. That helped out all of those energy names. Baker Hughes also getting an upgrade from JP Morgan. So it was just across the board, all of those energy stocks performing well.
Now, Deborah, it seems as though the theme is all about economic recovery. So what are we getting out of the transports? You know, traditional investors like to look at transports as a leading indicator.
Right. And what we saw, railroads were really benefiting in today's session. And the thinking is, of course, when you have this economic recovery, we're transporting more goods. So that's certainly good for the railroads. And we did see some really nice gains with CSX, Norfolk Southern, and Union Pacific. Industry-wide, analysts are saying that the carload volume has been rising, so that's certainly a sign that the economy is recovering. Pimm, back to you.
Thank you very much, Deborah Kostroun, reporting from the NYSE.